People gots to know this is the best show on WFMU. We've been talking about the topic. Now, what's that thing now? FMU, you're on the air.
You forgot Fugazi.
What's that?
You forgot Fugazi.
For Ian MacKaye.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
I did.
And Embrace.
That was the band between Minor Threat
Yeah.
and Fugazi.
And what about the little-known side project, I think, with Jeff Nelson, only one single recorded, I think.
Egg Hunt.
I'm thinking of another one. You're right with it. Exactly.
Skewbald.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Good one.
Thank you.
Excellent. Very good stuff.
Thanks.
Good one. How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Good.
Who's this?
It's a fun show.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. I'll tell you, that first song you played tonight,
Uh-huh.
that brought back some memories.
Uh-huh. Well, what did I play? First song I played was
What Marina?
Yeah. Yeah, I played Elton John from Tumbleweed Connection.
Great album.
Uh-huh.
Takes me back.
Yeah, that is a solid album.
You know the song that kicks off that album?
Uh-huh.
Ballad of a Well-Known Gun?
Yep.
Rarely performed live.
Huh.
Almost never.
I did not know that.
I think he did it probably just, I want to say like 70, 71.
Mm-hmm.
Probably just the tour, for the record, and then, just didn't really do it much.
Uh-huh.
You know who sang backups on that song?
I think I know one of the names. Is it,
I think you almost had it.
Dusty Springfield?
Exactly,
Yes.
yeah. She'll be missed.
Yeah.
She was great. There was a great documentary on her that I saw fairly recently.
Uh-huh.
It's pretty cool. Yeah.
She was a great singer.
Yeah. Even though that record doesn't have any huge hits on it,
Uh-huh.
I would say that definitely stacks up as one of our best.
Uh-huh.
Still holds up.
Well, what do you mean one of our best? Who are you? What are you, Elton John?
What? Shut up. No. I'm Bernie Taupin.
This is Bernie Taupin?
Yeah.
The lyricist.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Who co-wrote all these Elton John songs?
All of them. Your Song, Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting, Yellow Brick Road, Rocket Man, Candle. Goes on and on.
Yeah. Wow. That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's great. I'm blessed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I was excited to just be flipping the dials, and I heard it. It was great. So I tuned in.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. Hey, would you play something from Taupin?
What's that?
Play something from Taupin.
From Taupin.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not familiar with what that is.
My first solo album, you genius dummy.
Okay, I didn't know you had solo albums. I'm sorry.
What?
Yeah.
I'm very tempted to tell you to spank yourself.
I'm sorry. I didn't know. I always thought you were the co-writer of all those hit songs.
I was,
Mm-hmm.
and I am, but I'm much more than that.
Okay, I apologize.
That's okay. Well, Taupin came out in 71.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And are you going to your record rack to get the... If you are, just play Child.
Child?
Yeah.
That's one of the songs on Taupin?
No, that's the first side.
The first side?
Yeah. The first side's kind of a whole poem cycle about my childhood.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's basically me reciting poetry over sitars and tablas.
Really?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Wow. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know if I'm going to have time to play a whole side.
Okay. Well,
of...
I'll tell you right now, it's so much better than, I'm going to say, almost all of the Elton stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
The first side of this Elton John, of your Bernie Taupin solo album.
Oh, yeah. Well, okay, that is a hard one to track down, so just play Blitz Babies.
I don't have the record here.
Oh, it's not on that record.
Okay.
It's on my second solo record.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. He Who Rode the Tiger?
All right. I don't have that one either. I'm sorry.
But you heard of it, though, right?
I really haven't. I'm sorry.
God, you're such a cut-out dummy.
What's that?
You're a cut-out dummy.
A cutout dummy?
Cutout dummy.
A cutout
Yeah.
dummy.
It's only one of the biggest selling cutouts in history.
Cutouts? You mean like cutout albums?
Yeah.
That used to be like sold at drugstores with the top corner cutout?
Yeah. Yeah, he who sold way more than Love Beach, Along the Red Ledge, and Out of Control combined.
Out of Control. Who was that?
What kind of radio station is this? It's a high school station, isn't it?
It's not a high school station.
Really?
What is Out of Control?
Peter Criss, his second solo album.
Okay. Which I do remember seeing in cutout bins.
It's a good album.
Uh-huh.
Not as good as He Who.
He Who is your...
He Who Rode the Tiger is the full title.
Okay, but
Yeah.
you call it He Who?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Shorthand.
Sure.
Yeah.
And what was the other one you said?
Love Beach?
That I can... Man, who was Love Beach?
Oh, come on. Emerson, Lake and Palmer.
Oh, that's... Okay, now it's a picture of them on a beach. Like
Yeah.
the cover is them on a beach.
Oh, yeah, yeah, and they're wearing kind of like disco-y clothes. It's kind of a departure for them. Good look, I think.
Yeah, that was not one of their successful... I guess that was an album they pressed up a lot more of than people wanted, which is what cutouts are, right? They're returned albums that people didn't buy.
Well, Tom, cutouts get a bad rap. The way my manager explained it, those are the albums the industry wants so badly for people to hear that they reduce the price to make them affordable for everybody.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So that's what a cutout is?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I thought that they were just records that people had not bought, and then they had to sell them just at a reduced price just to move them out of the warehouse.
No, you're sorely mistaken. But, He Who did not start out as a cutout, but it just ended up not doing that well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my label pulled a total choke job.
On promoting it?
Yeah, they didn't use the right paper stock for the posters.
Really?
Yeah, and they just looked wrong, so people just couldn't relate to it.
So that's why people didn't buy your solo album.
Well, not just that. Elton put out his own record that same year, 21 at 33, and that kind of overshadowed He Who a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, I did actually write a couple songs for 21.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not that piece of C-rap song that was the big hit.
What was that?
Little Genie.
Oh yeah, I remember that song.
What a hunk of dog fudge that is.
I remember. Yeah, that was like the hit on that album.
Yeah.
So you didn't write that?
Oh no.
Uh-huh.
No. The songs I wrote for that record. Chasing the Crown.
Chasing the Crown.
Yeah.
What is that?
Oh, it's a great song, but probably not as well known as my other song on it.
What's that? What song is that?
White Lady, White Powder. I think we can all identify with that, huh?
I don't think we can all identify with White Lady, White Powder.
Absolutely. Well, I'll tell you one thing.
What's that?
I don't think I've had a day go by since that record came out where people don't tell me that my songs on that record saved them from committing suicide.
What?
Oh, yeah.
How? You said literally a day?
Oh, yeah.
A day doesn't go by.
Construction workers, yell it to me.
What do they yell?
They yell just that. Hey, Bernie.
What?
Those songs saved my life. Too bad the music's so awful.
So these construction workers as you walk past a construction site,
yeah,
guys will yell out, saying they'll recognize you.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Which, okay, I mean, I'm
what are you getting at?
Well, I mean, you're okay. Look, I don't think I'm telling you, and this is not meant to be something for you to take offense to, but. You're not nearly... I mean, Elton John is the recognizable quantity in the partnership.
Debatable. Very debatable.
Okay.
It could have been me.
What could have been?
We flipped for that.
What?
We flipped for that.
You flipped what?
Who was going to be the face?
Really?
Oh, totally, yeah.
You flipped a coin.
Yep.
And he won.
Yeah. I don't mind, though.
Uh-huh.
I'm making mint on it still.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I certainly didn't on my third solo record, though.
Well, okay, you had a third solo
Yeah,
album?
Tribe. It came out in '87.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That was a case of all three things going badly.
Uh-huh.
None of them my fault.
Uh-huh. Well, what was the reason why Tribe didn't do as well as maybe it could have?
Oh, geez. Managerial ball dropping, label choke job, and Elton.
And Elton John messed up your He Who Rode the Tiger album?
No! Tribe.
No, I was saying and the other one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he screwed that one up, too.
Uh-huh.
He Who, yeah.
So he messed up. How did he mess up Tribe?
Well, my album, Tribe, came out
Uh-huh.
the year after Leather Jackets.
Uh-huh.
Ugh, that's Elton's worst-selling record, I think, of all time still.
Really?
Yeah.
Leather Jackets.
Yeah.
What's the big hit on Leather Jackets?
Wasn't one. Wasn't even a single. He ruined my words with his awful melodies and chord changes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that was that, but that affected the sales of Tribe?
That album was so hated that it
Uh-huh.
made my album tank.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, which is a real shame because She Sends Shivers could have been a massive hit.
I mean, but you look, and no offense, you have been responsible for co-writing some of the biggest and greatest songs in rock history.
I know.
Okay. I thought you might say thank you.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, but I mean, no, it was just an obvious. It was a true statement. So
Well,
I just said, I know.
Look, now the thank you doesn't mean as much because
Oh, thank you so much.
I'm not
Jeepers.
I'm not saying it like that. Okay, I apologize.
I accept your apology.
Well, okay, I was just meaning to say you're responsible for co-writing some of the greatest and most successful songs in rock history.
I know.
And
Thank you.
but the thing is that the singing of those songs and performing of those songs is a different thing from being the co-writer of those songs.
Not really. I mean, the songs wouldn't exist. He would have nothing to sing if it wasn't for me. He'd just be out there going, "Look at me." He wouldn't even know what to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because he wouldn't have the lyrics.
Yeah, and he can barely speak.
What's that?
He can barely speak.
Elton John can barely
Oh, yeah.
speak.
Yeah.
Really?
You know, I'm tired of talking about Eleanor, okay? Can we just stop?
Eleanor?
That's my pet name for him.
Eleanor.
Yeah.
I've never heard that.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's just between him and me, and now you.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't want to promote him anymore right now,
Uh-huh.
okay?
Okay, all right.
Okay? Like the old rap song goes, it's Bernie time.
What was that?
It's Bernie time.
The old rap. What rap song says it's Bernie time?
What's his name? Master of Ceremonies Hammer.
MC. Oh, okay. MC Hammer.
Yeah.
Well, what? It's Hammer time.
I think that's what it is, isn't it? Yeah. It is Hammer. It is Hammer time.
Yeah, but that's like 20 years old.
That's sort of timeless.
Okay, I thought I didn't even think of that as a reference point in 2009, but
Oh yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't look. We're not going to. We won't talk about Elton John.
Okay.
Anymore.
Great.
So it's all right. So,
Do you want to know what I'm up to?
Yeah.
Everything. Stuff's exploding. It's too exciting almost.
You mean with all the stuff going on?
Oh yeah.
Like what kind of stuff?
Oh geez. Everything. The greatest thing about what's going on with me right now, all my endeavors that I'm in the middle of,
Mm-hmm.
I'm finally going to be able to collect on the bet that I made with Elton back in '76.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was the bet?
Well, I bet him that I would sell more records as a solo artist than he would.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Really?
And it's going to happen. Yeah. And
more, you'd sell more as a solo artist.
Oh yeah,
than he would.
yeah, and I'm so confident that I bet him my share of our songwriting royalties.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I just always knew it. You know, back then I just knew I was destined for bigger things than him. You know, and it's funny. I remember the night of the bet very well. Mm-hmm. We were on tour. I think it was, gosh, would it have been the Madman tour? I think maybe. And you know, we were in a hotel room.
Yeah.
In Dallas, and I was working with my two muses. I'll call them the White Lady and Sister Brandy. Yeah. And I just blurted out, you know, someday I'm going to be huger than you, Elton. And you know, and he was a little taken aback, and then you know, I kept saying it, and things were going on and getting rowdier. Next thing you know, it's 3 a.m. and I'm standing in the living room of a Dallas, Texas notary public, signing this napkin that Elton wrote the particulars of the bet on.
Okay.
Yeah, and so.
Wow.
It's funny. The last words I remember saying before I fell onto the notary's children were, "It's a marathon, honey, not a sprint."
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, this is some kind of bet.
Oh yeah, and I'm going to win.
All right. Well, it's a you got your work cut out for you.
Well, wait till I tell you what that work is. Okay. It's not even work. It's a labor of love. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, well, tell me more about it.
Okay, well, I'm working with a fabulous group right now. Yeah. Do you want to know what they're called?
Yeah.
Micnic Picnic.
I've heard of this thing. Micnic?
Yeah.
Micnic Pick. What is it?
It sounds like you just dropped your phone.
Yeah, it sounds like something bouncing.
Yeah.
Micnic
Picnic.
Micnic.
Just like it sounds.
Micnic Picnic?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're wonderful. You know who's in it?
You know what I did know at a point? I cannot remember anymore. I remember it was Mick Mars.
Yep, from Motley Crue.
Nick Rhodes.
Yep, from Duran Duran.
Yeah. Pick Withers.
Yep.
He was a Dire Straits drummer, right?
Absolutely, yes.
Mick Box?
Yes.
Okay, who was in
Uriah Heep.
Yep. And then I remember the other one threw me. It was what was his name? Nick Hogan.
Yeah, he's out.
Nick Hogan, the son of Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, that just didn't make sense.
Okay.
So he's gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's out. So it's Mick, Nick, Pick, Mick. Nick.
Yeah.
All right, well, so there's a Nick?
A new Nick, yeah.
Who is the new Nick?
Nick Lachey.
Nick Lachey.
Yeah.
The guy who was married to Jessica Simpson.
Uh-huh.
Nick Lachey. So this group, if I could just picture, it's Mick Mars.
Yep.
Nick Rhodes.
Right.
Pick Withers. Mm-hmm. Mick Box.
Yeah.
And Nick Lachey.
Yeah. It's exciting, isn't it?
Well, that's a weird lineup.
What's weird about the lineup?
Oh, it sounds very, very incoherent. Like it sounds like there'd be zero chemistry.
Oh, not true at all. You probably don't think that Nick Lachey makes sense. Is that right?
Well, that stood out. I was thrown by the son of Hulk Hogan being in the band.
Yeah, that was stupid. Mm-hmm. I told those guys it was stupid.
Yeah, but then that didn't make much sense. But Nick Lachey is very okay. That doesn't make much sense to me either.
Well, he handles the political end of things. He's kind of on the what they call the infotainment tip.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Like
he's going to be a senator someday.
The Nick Lachey is going to be a senator?
Oh yeah, he's super into politics.
What is he, like a Democrat or a Republican?
You know, honestly, he doesn't even know.
But he's really political?
Well, yeah. Just between you and me, he really doesn't know what's going on at all. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Really?
Yeah. You know, he thought Obama was running against Biden.
Like in the actual election?
When he sees the posters, like, the posters you would put in your yard,
Mm-hmm.
he thinks it means that those two people who are in actuality running together
Yeah.
are running against each other.
So he thought it was Obama versus Biden.
Exactly, and he thought that whoever won that election was going to go up against whoever won between McCain and Palin.
Wow, that's pretty misinformed.
Yeah, it's we got to get around that, and we will. And I'll tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
On the super off chance that MNPMN
Yeah.
doesn't pan out the way it should.
On the off chance that it doesn't pan out.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm beyond golden with my new solo thing.
What is that?
Bernie Taupin's music tarp.
What? Bernie Taupin's music tarp.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And what can you tell me about Bernie Taupin's music tarp?
Yeah, I mean, if you thought that Micnic Picmicnic was a supergroup,
Yeah.
wait till you hear about this.
Okay.
Okay, we got Kyle Gass,
All right.
the DeLeo brothers,
The DeLeo brothers.
Yeah.
Who are the DeLeo brothers?
from STP, Dean and Robert.
From Stone Temple Pilots?
Yeah,
They were like the guitar and bass player or something? Or the bass player and drummer?
yeah,
Okay, so they were like the rhythm section of Stone Temple Pilots.
yeah. So we got them.
Uh-huh.
We got Matsuflex and Dr. Donald Sachs.
Matsuflex.
Yeah.
From...
You know Matsuflex?
Yes! There's a TV show there's a TV show called Tool Academy.
Okay, go on.
And Matsuflex is one of the contestants on it.
She is?
She?
Yeah.
Well, no, Matsuflex is a man.
No, Matsuflex is a gifted female banjo player. We might be talking about different Matsuflexes.
Hold on. Matsuflex.
Yeah.
That's the name of the person in your band.
Yes.
And how old is Matsuflex in your band?
She is 28.
28.
Yeah.
Definitely a female.
Yeah.
Plays banjo.
Uh-huh.
How tall?
She is like 5'2", I guess. I don't know. I never measured her.
Well, this is unbelievable that there's two. Apparently, there's two different Matsuflexes.
It's a very unusual name. I think it's Hindi.
That's really surprising.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, that's an odd thing. Yeah.
So your other band is Bernie Taupin's music tarp.
Yeah.
What is a music tarp?
Well, the music forms. When it's played, it goes out, and it forms a music tarp over the audience, and it protects them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know that's kind of weird, but so it's you, Kyle Gass from Tenacious D.
Yes, he is Tenacious D.
What's that?
He is Tenacious D.
He is Tenacious
Yeah.
D. Okay. The DeLeo brothers, the rhythm section from Stone Temple Pilots.
Yep.
And Matsuflex, who apparently is not even the Matsuflex who's on television, but is a female banjo player.
Yep.
And who was you said one other person?
Dr. Donald Sachs.
And I don't know who that is.
He's a gifted percussionist.
Dr. Donald Sachs. Okay.
Yeah. You might know him from his stage name.
What is it?
Dr. Dino Sex.
Dr. I don't know that.
He performed ably back in the 80s and 90s with a group called the MJs.
The MGs?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's impressive.
Yeah, yeah.
Like doing all I guess not during the prime run, if it was the 80s and 90s.
I think it was their prime, yeah.
I think those hits were earlier than that. So this guy was the percussionist, like the drummer for, like what, like the touring band?
No, he was a full-time member of the band. Yeah.
They did albums during that period?
Oh, yeah, definitely, yeah.
Wow. So like with but this is like with like the original band. This is not one of those MGs like the knockoff bands where this is actually Booker T and the MGs.
Who? And the what? Who are you? Who are you talking about?
Well, you said the MGs.
No, I didn't. I said the MJs.
The MJs.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I thought you said the MGs.
No.
What is the MJs? I don't know what that is.
The Murder Junkies. Why?
The Murder Junkies.
Yeah. It was a band fronted by a young singer-songwriter named G. Gallen.
G. Gallen.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a very sad story, apparently. Mr. Gallen passed on unexpectedly in his sleep one night.
He passed away in his sleep. Mr. Wow, it is a shocking thing. I think I know about that story. That is horrible.
It's very sad. I think it was after performing a concert.
Yes, like a New York concert.
Yeah.
G.G. Allen.
How do you say it?
G.G. Allen.
Oh, I thought it was G. Gallen.
No, it's G.G. Allen.
Oh, okay. Well, as you know, the record...
G. Gallen? That's what you thought his name was?
Yeah, well, it's G.
Yeah?
G-A-L-L-I-N.
So you didn't see that second period?
No, there might have... I don't know. Maybe there was like a crumb on that period. I don't know.
Okay.
When I saw it. Yeah.
Yeah, that was... his name's G.G. Allen.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, you know how times are horrible in the industry with downloading and stuff?
Uh-huh.
It's totally going into the toity.
Yeah.
And this is going to be hard for you to believe, but I was having a hard time getting a record deal.
Okay, well, I guess I can see that.
Yeah. So Dino hooked me up with the label that he and Mr. Allen recorded for before he sadly passed on.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What label is that?
Well, I can't say the full name. F&A/Stomachache Records.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what is that? That's your label now?
That's what we're going to be on. Yeah. They released one of, from what he says, one of the better MJ's album, Watch Me Kill.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. That's so. Which guy was this in the Murder Junkies?
He was the drummer, Dino. You might recall he had a skin condition that prevented him from wearing clothes while drumming.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I remember that guy now. He was the guy who played naked.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I met him at a bookstore that he runs, that I frequent on occasion.
So he works in a bookstore?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What can I ask? What kind of bookstore?
Well, it's called the Filth Vat.
The Filth Vat.
Yeah.
Where is the Filth Vat located?
Well, it's on a highway.
Okay.
Yeah.
We won't give any more. I'm not looking to promote the Filth Vat.
Okay. Well, it's funny, the more he tells me about his time with Mr. Allen, the more I see the parallels between our things, you know? Yeah, it's weird.
Like how so?
Well, like we were on a big tour, in the 70s, and just spending so much money on everything, huge private jet. We even hired Stevie Wonder to play for Elton in the plane on his birthday.
Okay.
But Elton was in a bad mood, and he didn't want to go back and listen. And it was sad because I think it was the first time that Stevie played that David Duke song.
What is the David Duke song?
Sir Duke.
Okay, this is the second person who's confused this.
What do you mean? No, well, it's got that chorus that you just couldn't forget. And the king of all whites, Sir Duke.
No, that's, again, that is not that song.
Sure it is.
It is not a tribute to David Duke, Sir Duke. It's a tribute to Duke Ellington.
Who's she?
It was...
I'm kidding. I know who he is.
Yeah.
Yes.
So anyway... So you saw a lot of parallels between.
Yeah.
So when you were on, so that was what the stuff you saw.
Yeah.
To be on a plane flying from show to show. How did that relate to anything that What's his name again? Dr.
Pardon me?
What was the...
Dr. Sachs.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dino Sex is what he goes by, yeah.
Okay.
Well, he said apparently when the Murder Junkies were doing Freaks, FDs, and Junkies,
Yeah.
Mr. Allen spent the recording budget on a bag of dope and Stones tickets.
Uh-huh.
So he was blowing through money, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they had to record the record on a boombox.
And what was the budget for... Well, I guess it must be a different scale.
It was a little different budget,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Do you know how much?
I think it was like $500.
Okay.
Yeah.
For the entire album.
Yeah.
That was the
Yeah.
recording. Okay.
Yeah. That was my cigarette budget for like a day.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, back then.
All right. Well, wow. So the two of you can kind of bond over things like that.
Oh, definitely. I mean,
Uh-huh.
he's turning me onto a whole world of filth that I never knew existed.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. He truly is my Captain Fantastic.
Ugh.
And now I can truly be the Brown.
Stop it. I don't want to go anywhere near.
You didn't cut me off,
No,
did you?
I did. Yes, I did.
Oh.
Stop it.
All right.
So you... Okay.
Well, can I tell you about the album?
Yeah, please tell me about this album, Bernie Taupin's Music Tarp.
Yeah. Well, I do a lot of the songs that I wrote with Elton,
Uh-huh.
but they're done the way I originally heard them in my head, the way they should have been done in the first place.
Uh-huh.
Okay? So I'll be glad to give you a little taste of a couple.
Really?
Oh, yeah, definitely, yeah.
So these
Yeah.
are songs... Just explain this again. These are the songs that you co-wrote,
Yes,
but you were primarily known, Bernie Taupin, as the lyricist
exactly, yeah.
for the writing partnership.
Exactly. And I want to preface this by saying, like Bob Dylan,
Mm-hmm.
I'll be the first to admit I don't have, what's called a traditionally great singing voice,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm also not a great instrumentalist. So I'll be the first to admit that.
Okay.
But I do know what I bring is a feeling to the songs that Elton never, ever could.
All right. Well, that's fair enough. Not everybody has... Like Elton John, I think you can admit, has a great voice.
That's up for debate.
Okay. And he wrote the music part of he was writing the music, you were writing the words.
Yeah.
So you're saying that your version of these songs has a different musical take on
Absolutely. Oh, yeah. Okay. And I like to accompany myself not on a traditional melodic instrument like a piano or a guitar. I prefer to do it on a tom-tom.
You mean like on a drum set?
Exactly. Well, just one tom.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're going to give us a taste of your kind of... Are these like reimaginings? How would you describe these?
I would describe these as the way that they should have been done in the first place.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Like what? All right. You go ahead.
Okay. I'm sure you know this one.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay.
So goodbye, Yellow Brick Road, where the dogs of society howl. Can't plant me in your penthouse. I'm going back to my plow. Back to the howling. Old owl in the woods hunting the horny back toad. Oh, I finally decided my future lies. Beyond the Yellow Brick Road!
And that was... What song was that now?
Oh, please. Don't be a jerk.
What? I could not recognize.
What?
I'm not kidding. I have no idea what song you were just doing.
Should I do it again?
Sure.
So goodbye, Yellow Brick Road, where the dogs of society howl. You can't plant me in your penthouse. I'm going back to my plow. Back to the howling old owl in the woods hunting the horny back toad. Oh, I finally decided my future lies. Beyond the Yellow Brick Road!
Okay, that was Goodbye Yellow Brick Road.
Yes!
All right.
You're hurting my feelings.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's very different.
How? Well, it's not that different.
It's you and a single drum.
Yeah.
And you're just you do not have a good voice at all.
Wait, what?
I'm sorry.
Sure I
don't.
do.
No, you look. No offense. You are an amazing lyricist.
Thank you.
Your song, your voice is definitely. You said it yourself. Your voice is not your strong suit.
Well, it's not as melodic as some people.
Okay, well, I didn't think it was melodic. But the melody line of the song was unrecognizable.
No, it was. Okay, well, hear me out on this other one, okay?
Sure.
There's no way you don't know this one. You ready?
Yeah.
Someone saved my life tonight, Sugar Bear. You almost had me in your hook, but you didn't, dear. You nearly had me roped and tied. Altar bound, hypnotized, sweet freedom whispered in my ear. You're a butterfly, and butterflies are free to fly. Fly away, high away. Bye-bye.
Okay. Wow. And that, I guess, was Someone Saved My Life Tonight?
Of course it was.
Okay.
Before he ruined it.
Before he ruined it.
Yeah, I had so many more better lyrics for that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, see, my song was all about the Sugar Bear.
You mean because the word Sugar Bear is in the song?
Yeah, the breakfast cereal Sugar Bear.
Okay, well, you mean the character for, like, Sugar Crisps or whatever that was?
Exactly, yeah. He didn't like that, though, because he said they were too sugary. Yeah.
All right. Those are very different, Bernie.
Okay, well, wait to hear my version of We Built This City. You know, I co-wrote that.
I didn't know that.
That's probably the song I'm proudest of.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
We Built This City.
Oh, yeah. The kids are singing it on American Idol now. Oh, it's good. They all nail it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know you co-wrote that.
Oh, absolutely. I also co-wrote These Dreams.
Which is by Heart?
It was Ruined by Heart, yeah.
Oh, Ruined by Heart.
Oh, yeah. The singing. Ugh, terrible.
So you're not much a fan of the singing?
Well, no one nails it like I can, you know? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, your versions are singular. I'd say that for you.
Oh, jeez.
What?
Do you ever have like one of those moments when like reality just kind of sets in?
Yeah, you mean kind of like you things kind of hit you?
Yeah, I just kind of had that.
All right.
Yeah, you know what brought it on?
What?
I looked at a calendar. Yeah.
What? Like a 2009, and realized it's 2009 now? Is that what did it?
Yeah. Do you remember the bet I was telling you about?
Where you would sell more records than Elton John?
Yeah.
Well,
there was a date that I told him I'd have sold more records than him by.
Okay. What was that date?
Well, it's kind of soon.
What is it?
2010.
2010.
Yeah.
You mean next year?
Yeah.
You would have to sell more records than Elton John.
Yeah. I could be honest. I could probably sell 700 million records by then, couldn't I?
So, in the next 11 months, pretty much.
Yeah.
You're saying in the next 11 months you need to sell how many records?
700 million?
I don't know. You've got your work cut out for you.
Well, I do have a lot of backstock still from my other records. But one thing, and be honest, if you think this will impact sales potential, almost all of them are in cassette form.
Yeah, that's not going to help you much.
Ugh.
That's going to be hard. So you have 11 months.
Yeah.
To sell 700 million albums.
You know what?
What?
I don't even think the Top and Tarpley albums are gonna help me nudge that amount up too far.
The tarp, the music tarp.
No, Top and Tarpley.
Top and Tarpley.
It was a duo project I had in the late '80s. It was kind of like a punk tango project I had with Roy Tarpley.
Roy Tarpley.
Yeah.
The basketball player.
Yeah. We met at a party one night and just hit it off. Yeah.
He's a musician?
Not really, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's you and Roy Tarpley. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Jeez, that's...
Well, Stomach Ache's putting that out, too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they're going to release that.
So it's you... So basically, you have to sell 700 million copies of your 3 solo albums.
Yeah.
Does the Mick Nick Mick...
Yep.
That counts. Mick Nick Pick Mick Nick.
Come on.
I'm sorry, it's very tricky.
No, it's not.
What is it again then?
Mick Nick Pick Mick Nick.
Okay. Mick Nick Pick Mick Nick.
No!
Mick Nick.
No, you were right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So you have that. Then you have the music tarp.
Yeah.
Your band.
Bernie Taupin's music tarp.
Bernie Taupin's with a fair, like a bunch of, again, no offense, second bananas.
What? You're nuts.
Well, it's the rhythm section for Stone Temple Pilots.
Right.
The guy in Tenacious D who's not the movie star.
Sure he is. He was an elf.
Kyle Gass.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, but he had a small part in it.
It was pretty big, I thought.
But
he acquitted himself nicely.
But he's not the movie star of that
duo. Okay, well, we could debate that all night.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And then you have your thing with Roy Tarpley, the basketball player who got thrown out of the NBA for substance abuse.
Well, that's debatable.
Well, it's kind of not.
Okay. Well, you know what this might call for?
What?
Plan C.
And what's that?
It's an exciting new form of music I'm working on.
Okay.
With it's actually a composer who I think is based out in your neck of the woods.
Really?
Yeah.
Who is it?
His name's Sean.
Sean.
Yeah. Do you want a sample?
Sure. This is another project you're working on?
This is probably the one that's going to do it the most. Yeah.
So you think that you can maybe sell 700 million copies of?
Absolutely.
Your music?
Yes.
Okay. I would love to hear it. Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, stop.
Pretty cool.
No, it's not cool. What is that?
What is not cool about an air horn?
Well, it's not a musical instrument.
Sure it is.
It's really not.
I think it is.
Well, I mean, were you just playing a song on that?
Of course I was.
What song?
Your song.
That was your song.
No, it was your song.
What's that?
Your murder song.
Well, Bernie Taupin, I don't think you're going to be making much more money off your catalog if this bet ends at the beginning of next year. I think you better kind of hold on to what you got, because if this is the bet, you're in trouble.
You better hold on to?
What?
Your life.
So, Bernie?
Yeah.
I don't know why you have to threaten me. I'm actually, I'm sure you're very upset about the fact that there's a 700 million record sale differential between you and Elton John.
I have to say to you?
What?
Pull me closer, tiny dancer, because I'm going to murder you.
Wow. I always wanted to talk to Bernie Taupin. I never thought that would go like that. You never know with these guys. These famous guys, you never know. Sometimes it could be real cool. Other times, man, that dude was something else.